you're all having a good day. So I thought I'd pop on quickly. I am making some rolls today, some bread rolls. I wasn't actually going to film it, but I thought I might do. Just so you can see how they turn out, okay? So all it is, basically, it's the same mixture more or less that we used for the artisan loaf, if you remember, if you've seen that video, thank you very much. So all we used here was 425 of strong bread flour, white flour. We used a packet of the fast action yeast, dried yeast, which that was the one I got from Marks and Spencer's, or Wicks. I used 8 grams of salt, which was, this one was the sea salt. 2 tablespoons of the olive oil, the same one I used yesterday. A little bit of sugar, and there we are. And so we've got flour, water, sugar, salt, and the yeast. Okay, so there's the mixture. It was all in there. There we go. Same sort of setup as yesterday, except we're not spraying the top. There we are. We're going to leave that for about half an hour to proof. Keep that somewhere warm. Which, again, I did warm up the oven slightly before whilst I prepared all the mixture. And so that's going to go in the oven. I'll clear up the deck here and I'll come back to you in about half an hour and we'll see where we get on with those rolls. Thank you. Hi there, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for coming back. So I've just taken them out of the oven, okay? And what I'm going to do is flour the top, worktop. There we are. Take this out. Should actually use a spoon, might I add. Okay. Might flour my fingers as well, my hands. Just going to give it a little fold. Little fold. I've got the baking tray there with some parchment paper. And then what I'm going to do is, you can either use a knife or you can use a fish slice just to break it in half. And then half again. Okay. Keep moving the dough around the flour on the bench. So you're going to end up with 8 little rolls. So into 8 pieces, the same size. And what we're going to do is just make them into a little round shape. Okay. Pop that on the baking tray. And again. Another one. And another one. Round little circles. So you're going to have 8 of those rolls. I'm just going to pop that in like that. I'm not going to coat it with anything, I'm just going to put them straight in. If you are enjoying the videos, please like and subscribe. It is free to subscribe, it doesn't cost you anything. And if you click the like and subscribe, you'll end up with notifications of when the next video is out, okay? So we've got 8 of similar sized pieces in the tray. There we are. Oops, sorry, sliding it around. So I'm going to pop them in for about 20 minutes in the oven on about 180. Okay, so they're in the tray. Off we go. That's 180 on a fan oven. I'm just going to clear up and we'll be back with you in about 20 minutes or so. Thanks for joining me. See you soon. Bye now. There we are. Oops, sorry, sliding it around. So I'm going to pop them in for about 20 minutes in the oven on about 180. Okay, so they're in the tray. 180 on a fan oven. I'm just going to clear up and we'll be back with you in about 20 minutes or so. Thanks for joining me. See you soon. Bye now. Hi there, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. If you are new here, my name's Sonia. I am recently new to YouTube, enjoying tremendously what I do. So I've done a couple of baking videos and a shopping haul from Marks and Spencer's, be it a small one, a short video talking about Invisalign and how to keep your retainers clean and look after them, and a denim shirt try-on which was Marks and Spencer's. I did actually end up taking the shirt back. It was just such an uncomfortable fit. It fit plenty of room around the chest area. When I went to move my arms up, it felt very tight, like it was too small, but as I say, it had plenty of room around it, but just didn't feel right. I think the shoulders, the seams didn't fit right. Anyway, the oven has actually just beeped, which is telling me that the rolls are now cooked. I did actually, by the way, brush the rolls with some milk, just some cold milk, as I put them in the oven. I thought actually I should have just put them in, coated them in some milk just so it gives them a little bit of a brown colour. Sometimes what you can do when they come out of the oven while they're still warm is brush them with a little bit of melted butter. Anyway, and then what I'm going to do is pop them on this little cooling tray and cover them in the clean tea towel, okay, just to let them cool down. Anyway, here we go. So here we are. Here are the rolls. They look absolutely delicious. I'll just bring one over that you can see. My hands are clean. There we are, nice and golden brown, okay? So there we have the 8 rolls. I'll let you know how they actually taste. Oops, they're a bit joined together. When they are cooler, a little bit smaller. Pop that on there, and then I will just use a clean tea towel. That's only been over the bowl. Just while we let those cool, okay? Thanks for joining me. I'll see you on the next one. Take care and have a good evening.